Oh, that's the one you were looking for right there.
Welcome back, you guys. Post Hurricane Isaias, Cape Hatteras has dodged a bullet. Unfortunately, the southern end of North Carolina and the north end of South Carolina got walloped. The storm blew up into Category 1 as it was about to make landfall. I heard areas like Holden Beach, Oak Island, 8 to 10 feet of surge, storm surge, houses underwater, houses going up in flames. There was tornadoes in eastern North Carolina that tore apart neighborhoods. It's devastating. And I know here there's like a huge sigh of relief amongst the whole community because last year we dealt with Hurricane Dorian, which was one of our worst storms ever. Whoa, the whole roof folded over. And so going into this, we were like just terrified about, you know, getting hit again. And so since we didn't, you know, we can relax, but we really feel for our neighbors there in the south that we know what they're going through. So at the time, like, I mean, this is literally just the morning after the storm, and here it was like a non-event. There was a little bit, like maybe a half foot of tide that creeped up. We had like 50 to 70 mile an hour gusts, nothing really crazy for here. And right now, because it's so fresh, I don't know of any ways that anyone can help from the outside. But in future videos, as more info becomes available, I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, keep everyone down there in southern North Carolina and northern South Carolina in your prayers, because our lives are turned upside down right now. And here in Hatteras, because the storm hit so far south, we do not have that much swell. It's like chest to shoulder, maybe head high. And side shore, gonna go out, do some ripping, enjoy the fact that we're not having to do storm cleanup today, and just be thankful. So looks like there's some nice like wedgy and right possible tubes and turns and some left air sections. See how the back's doing. It is better. They're not perfect, but yeah, welcome back, you guys. Let's go. for the record, my wife is amazing. Came home, she's mowing the grass. Oh, y'all, I'm pretty whooped. My back was not feeling too awesome that whole session. I'm gonna go in, get a shower, wrap this up later, and there actually might be waves the next few days, so we'll just have to wait and see. Well, y'all, with this weather, not going surfing. Although it is kind of clearing out, the waves have died out and the wind is not good. So that is a wrap for Hurricane Isaias swell. Apparently it did some serious destruction yesterday afternoon as it headed up the coast. Places like Virginia, I heard people are without power up in all the way up to Jersey and New York, and that thing wreaked some havoc. I don't even really know the total amount of devastation. Yeah, it was a heck of a storm. Here's to hoping that that one doesn't get renamed, because that's what happens when a hurricane's bad enough, the name gets retired. So storms like Katrina, Irene, Wilma, Harvey, Matthew, Florence, all these storms that have done enough destruction, the people that are scarred by them don't have to hear that name again as far as a hurricane's concerned, and so that's good. But anyway, wasn't really much surf left over yesterday, and it's something that I'm honestly thankful for. I'd rather, when those storms are coming, the waves just be terrible and them not do destruction here. Unfortunately, in this instance, that meant destruction elsewhere. It's better when they go off the coast or just dissipate totally. But yeah, it's one of those things where I don't really get excited about a hurricane swell unless the storm is way out in the Atlantic and not doing any damage to anyone. And then at that point, you could be stoked. I don't get excited when I see them pop up anywhere near like the Caribbean, Bahamas, even Bermuda, or the East Coast, the Gulf, whatever, Mexico. They're awful, man. So it's not worth the waves. But it was worth getting in the water yesterday just to like rinse off all that stress from prior to the storm. There's just so much stress leading up to it. And when it passes and you can hop in the water, like all that goes away. Even when you do get hit and there's cleanup, getting out in the water just is kind of like a stress reliever. So that was just, even though the waves were whatever, it was very enjoyable. But anyway, not sure what's coming up next. Got some ideas in the works for a video touching base on how to edit videos. So let me know in the comments if you think you'd be into that, and letting you guys know my workflow and tips and tricks on how to get started. In the meantime, hope you guys are having a good one. I'm gonna let y'all go, and you know the deal. See y'all next week.
Yeah.